What is going on, everybody? I'm Blockchain Crusade, crusading through these blockchains every single day. We're about to jump into these markets and what is going on over here, guys. It has been a wild, wild ride. Bitcoin has been dropping like it's hot every day, all day. And I'm gonna tell you why Bitcoin's been dropping. Even though we had some really good news come out today about Bitcoin, it still dropped anyways. And that's very interesting that is happening right here, right now. And I'm going to tell you why these things are happening. So, guys, make sure you're smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe if you haven't already. Patriot came in the house, says, "Yo, Crusader, what's up, brother? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you jumping in here. I appreciate every single one of you guys watching, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe." Now let's get right into it. The markets, they're red. They're red, they're red, they're red, they're red, they're red, they're red. Do they ever stop being red? Yes, guys, we're still in the bull market. The bull market is not canceled. The bull market is not canceled. We are still in the bull market. Even though it feels like we're in the bear market, this is nothing, guys. This is nothing. Bitcoin is barely having a retrace. So let's jump into the chart here for Bitcoin. As we see here, Bitcoin is sitting down at 60,000 right now, below 61,000, which is a critical level for sure. So here it is. I talked to you guys about the lower high, downward trend. We got rejected off the 0.5 here. Still haven't tapped to this naked point of control up here at 67,000. Still haven't hit this gold pocket up here. Came all the way up to 63,000 and some change yesterday. Everybody got super excited. Thought that we were going to, that's it. The pump is back. And guess what? We got massively rejected at 63,000. The downward trend continues to live on. We're losing 61,197. We still have 56 minutes left to try to close above it, but I don't think there's enough momentum in the last hour here for Bitcoin to close above that price level right now. As we see here, we're trying to crawl back up on the hourly. We're trying to crawl back up, but I just don't think we're going to be able to make it in time. So it's not looking too good for Bitcoin's price right now in the short term. So where does this put us? Well, there is a support level down here, a monthly pivot support. Where is it at? Come on. Here we go. Sitting around 58,000. We'll see if we head as low as that for that support level. We don't have to go as low as that. It all depends on Bitcoin, really. So I'm expecting that losing 61,000 is not going to be bueno. Even though we got really good news today, we got news that guess what? J.P. Morgan, the guy telling you that Bitcoin's a scam, was buying Bitcoin. Bank of America, I believe it was, or one of the third largest banks, is also buying Bitcoin through the ETF. They're all buying Bitcoin, even though they're telling you it's trash. So we are not in a bull market. Bull market hasn't happened yet. Sorry, but yes, the bull market has started. You might not like that, but it is. We are in the bull market. But I don't believe the bull market is going to end anytime soon. I still think the bull market is early. Normally, you start to see really massive amount of price movement to the upside after the halving event. Right, we saw some of it. We saw a lot of momentum to the upside before the halving event because of the simple fact that we had the ETFs approved, and that brought a lot of more volume to the markets here very early on. So, yeah, Bitcoin right now not looking too bueno on the daily. Breaking below the 61,000, the 4 hours trying to come back up. We're probably going to retest the 61. I wouldn't be surprised if we get rejected and keep heading down to that 58,000, $59,000 area for Bitcoin here. So that is what I'm seeing for Bitcoin in the short term. Obviously, in the long term, we need to break out of this market structure, this downward market structure, right? Look at this thing. Down, lower high, lower high, lower high. We need to break above this. We need to break above this downward trend. We need to break above 63,000, be able to retest 63,000 as support, bounce off of it. Until that happens, we're probably going to continue chopping sideways here. We could keep going sideways, 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 all the way down to 58,000. I still think 55,000 is very possible. I know we kind of front ran it when it came all the way down here. 56,000, a lot of people calling this the complete bottom. Maybe they're right. But until proven right, I don't think that's true. I think there's still potential that 55,000 comes to play. I could be completely wrong. I'm selling all my crypto and following Dave Ramsey. Caffeinated Crypto in the house. What's going on, Caffeinated Crypto? What is going on? What do you think about falling wedge? Are we getting close to a bullish run near its point? It's possible, man. The bullish run, right? The summer, heading into the summer now, we could definitely get a very boring, choppy, sideways Bitcoin price action for the next couple of month or two. We could, like I said, we could head all the way down to 55,000, range back up to 61, 63, continue ranging in this blue zone here for some significant amount of time. We definitely can. It does not mean just because we're in the bull market doesn't mean that we just go up and up and up and up forever, right? So I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything like that, but I just want to keep it realistic. I want to keep everybody on their toes about what realistically could be happening in the markets here, and not feed people hopium like, oh yeah, we're about to blast off. Right? We could blast off at any moment, but right now I'm not seeing it. There's not enough momentum in the ETFs. If we jump on over here to the ETFs, look at this, guys. Look at this. Let this refresh here real quick. We had a negative 1,600 so far reported from today from the Grayscale. We had negative 187 yesterday. We had a positive 184 on the 8th. We were negative 248 on the 7th. We were positive on the 6th and the 3rd, but everything else has been negative, 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 negative. And even when we're positive very small amounts, 3,000, 6,000. It's big in the number of Bitcoin being created, yes, but look earlier on when we were having big runs, we were up a lot more. We were up a lot more. We're having very, very negative outflows here for the ETFs. Not a lot of momentum. Oh, these are let's take a look at the Hong Kong Bitcoin ETFs here. Hong Kong is right now, what is it doing? Yesterday they were negative. What's today? They probably don't have today's information yet. The 10th, they probably don't have that information out just yet. But yeah, the Hong Kongs are positive. This is the only thing that's keeping us in the positive right now in the upper flow, but it's still small, right? It's 100, 100, 194, like 3,000 on the 30th. Like Hong Kong is buying very, very small amounts, decent amounts, but small nonetheless. So that's the problem with the Hong Kong ETFs, that there's just not enough volume there. We will probably keep going sideways for a while, maybe into September. Yes, the quarter four of the year is always very, very good for Bitcoin and crypto overall, and we have massive run ups in the fourth quarter of the year. So I definitely expect the fourth quarter to be very, very bullish. In the meantime, though, what can we be doing? Well, there's something I've been talking about here. There's one thing that I've been talking about here, and it's the crypto citadel, right? I've been talking about this cash flow, right? Very simple thing, very simple diagram here. In crypto, most people just they bring their capital, right? They bring their capital, they buy crypto and they hodl. And that's all they do. And they hodl and they hold it and they hold it and they probably mess up, they don't sell the top and they keep hodling forever, right? I'm more in the mindset of buy cap with your capital, buy crypto, right? The crypto that you're buying long term, like Ethereum, things like that, put it to work, right? Crypto is all about being your own bank, but most of us never put our money to work in the first place. So by providing liquidity, this is just one example, right? Providing liquidity on these dexes, on these pools, you provide liquidity with your wrapped Ethereum or your Ethereum on base, right? Off the Ethereum network, where it's a lot cheaper. So a lot of low gas fees. You go on base, for example, and you provide liquidity. You collect daily fees. You collect daily fees right here, right? Every single day for the liquidity you're providing, and the same capital that you have parked in that Ethereum pool, right? That Ethereum is gaining value. It's making your DCA bags are growing in value. You're at the same time you're collecting fees that are then coming back to your capital that you can then reinvest into buying more crypto, and putting it into hodl bags, or you can provide more liquidity with it and continue the cycle and cash flow your money. Put your money to work for you and not just keep it in your hodl bag sitting there for the entire bull market, right? So here's an example of a pool that I just talked about today, just talking about Ethereum here. So this pool right here, let's see if I can make this any bigger. Come on. It'd be nice if I can make it a lot bigger. This pool right here with a range of 2,700 for Ethereum, right? This is wrapped Ethereum and USDC, literally on base, right? So very low fees overall, with a max price that I brought this max price, this range, I brought this range down to 3,300 because I believe Ethereum is going to range between 27 to 33 for some time here, right? With $5,000, you are making $10.63 in passive income every single day. At the end of the month, that's $318. And the name of the game when it comes to providing liquidity is to keep your money in the range for as long as possible, right? Don't get psyched out by these super high APYs in a super narrow range, because you might be in that range for a day, maybe two, and then you're out, right? And then you get hit with impermanent loss. So what do? I'm holding my Ethereum long term anyways, right? I'm putting my Ethereum to work, not out, not all of it, right? A diversified amount. In this example, $5,000 worth. I'm putting that I believe in, right? I believe in Ethereum long term, so I'm going to hold long term anyways. Put into ETH, excuse me, guys. Put that ETH to work, and then I'm collecting $10.63 every single day for the next month, as long as I can stay in this range. And this range, after providing liquidity, is adjustable as you go to make sure you don't get hit and get knocked out of range. And as you just manage that, with you're making passive income, and $10.63 doesn't sound like a lot, but at the end of the month, that's an extra $318 that you have to reinvest into another crypto and continue to grow your dollar cost averaging bags, right? To continue growing your portfolio. You're making your money make money for you. And a lot of people, they get this number of $10 isn't a lot. That doesn't really mean anything, but it is, because you are making your money make more money for you. And $10 is just a simple example, right? You can be making a lot more. Different pools, different APYs, different risk management. This is just my strategy. I keep it very low risk as possible, right? And as very simple passive income, and I make that grow my portfolio. That's what I'm doing in my Discord. That's what I'm doing over here in the Crypto Citadel. I've been talking to you guys about that. So if you guys want to check that out, there's definitely a link down below. Crypto Citadel. Check it out down below. If you're on TikTok, check it in the profile. But let's get back over here into crypto overall. Let me get into the chat here. Caffeinated Crypto. What's going on? Patriot Caveman. What's going on? Special one. I remember mine. Son of Trump on ETH goes nuts. That's interesting. Yeah, the Trump meme coins are definitely pumping right now. How long do you think Doge will go? How low do you think Doge will go? So let me see what Doge is at right now. Dogecoin right now is sitting at what, 14 cents? Let me jump into the charts here for Doge. I just posted a video earlier today talking about what you call it, the top 3 real world assets tokens. If you haven't checked that out, talking about Ondo, TokenFi, and one other one as well. Go check that out if you haven't already. I do some TA on Ondo and what I think are some critical levels for Ondo to check out. So definitely go check that out. Let's go take a look at Dogecoin here. Dogecoin, where are we at with Doge? So 12 cents has been good support here. We've tested this support multiple times. So 12 to 11 cents seems like a very good pattern here. It seems like a head and shoulders, a shoulder, head, and potentially we're forming the next shoulder here, potentially, right? Which could lead a bigger drop to the downside. But the levels that I'm looking at right here between 12 and 11 cents is the buy zone right now. If we lose that, then we're potentially going to be heading a lot lower, below 10 cents. I would wait for that moment to start buying up again between between 8 and 9 cents. Below that is what I'm looking for here for Doge. But right now it looks like 12 to 11 cents is the area for the massive amount of support. Unless Bitcoin continues to dump to the downside, there's no reason why Doge should drop lower than that currently right now. Let's see here. Let's see the chat. Let's see what else we got going on. Well, mine is definitely different. I'm helping my wife make balloon arches for our niece's graduation. So hopefully tomorrow I can have a little fun. Oh, man. Happy birthday, Patriot Caveman. Happy birthday. Favorite buy right now. Ooh, man, that's a tough one. There's so many good cryptos out there right now, dude. Like, Proppy is a good one. It's down only 3.2%. Let's check out here Proppy on the, let's see here. It's only down 13% this week. This thing's been holding up very, very strong. Ondo is another good one. Only down to 1.2, 1.4% on the week. also holding price very, very strong. Render's been freaking pumping. So Render's one that up 32% this week. Jeez. But I do expect this to drop after the earnings reports for Nvidia comes out. Should be cooling off. The AI should cool off again. Well, real world assets is really where I'm at. Uh, let's see, AGIX is what is it's that was up at 92 cents. It was around the 87 cents, 86 cents last time I checked it out, maybe a little lower than that. But man, so many good cryptos to buy. There's just too many to keep track of. Truce World Peace Coin, they are having an airdrop for our Runa holders at the time of DPEG. Interesting. Altcoin season starts in August. Probably, if we get a pump in quarter four, which I expect us to definitely have a pump in quarter four, I definitely expect to see altcoin season then. Those will be $1 in December. I got it at 9 cents. Man, maybe it's possible, right? Anything is possible with Dogecoin, especially if Elon Musk is coming out saying that he is pro putting Dogecoin as a payment method for Tesla, for X, and putting all these crypto payments on there. Very, very possible that we see something like that for for Dogecoin. But you know, and only actual RWA is Chainlink. So Chainlink is also a really good one in real world assets. I wouldn't say it's the only real one. I definitely believe Ondo is doing a lot, especially working with BlackRock and their tokenized asset fund Buildo. So definitely not going to take away anything from Ondo and saying that Chainlink is the only one. Chainlink is a very good one. I like Chainlink a lot. It's down at $13.57. Let's do some TA on Chainlink here. Where's my Chainlink chart? So Chainlink has been dropping. It's been dropping. Let's see here. Let me get rid of all these different ranges. Give me a second here. Bam, bam, bam. All right, let's get a quarter one range. January 1st, all the way to March 31st. Boom, that's the quarter one range. Let's get the range for March, or I should say for April. What's the April range here? April range, okay. So we lost some critical levels here at $16, $17 area. We lost the quarter one range for 2024. We're back over here in this little other range that you can technically say from the ending of last year to the beginning of this year. But right now, the April range, we're sitting right inside the April range here. And as you can see, what are we? We're below the point of control here. So let me mark this out for you guys. We're below the point of control of $13.92. Next point of support here is going to be down at $12.70 as we continue heading lower. We are also creating a lower high. Let me create a downward trend line here. As you guys can see, high, lower high, continuing down. Obviously, this downward trend, you can even say it's coming from all the way up here, right? Oops, come on. You can even say something like that. As you can say, high, lower high, boom. So probably not as far back as here, because then that just chops through it. But could say from at least here, definitely a downward trend. Now we've been in a little bit of a bear flag going on right here. Massive drop to the side, bear flag, downward trend. Yeah, not that it's not looking good for Chainlink. This is all choppiness because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin's chopping, so all the altcoins are chopping. The altcoins are pumping a little bit when Bitcoin pumps up, and then coming right back down as Bitcoin drops. So the next level here I'm going to be looking for is $12.70 for Chainlink. If we continue moving to the downside here with the altcoin market, obviously if we break this downward trend, we reclaim this value area high of $15.83 and hold above it. That would be very, very bullish for Chainlink, potentially leading us to a move to the upside here. So those are the two levels I'm looking for. Either We head lower to 1270, or we start making a move towards this 1583, and that's going to signal bullishness for Chainlink. But that's only going to happen dependent on Bitcoin's price action. Patriot says, "Holy crap, XRP will be $33 in December." Man, I hope you're right, but I don't think so. I'm all worn out on buying. Yeah, man, dollar cost averaging isn't as easy as most people think. Dollar cost averaging is a lot harder than most people think. Uh, that crypto guy, what's going on, man? Boomer question mark? What? Pepe Turbo Coin. Word up, bro. I honestly think from the price we're at of all these altcoins, the most we see is a what? Is a what? Thank you for sharing out the live. Arbitrate. I don't know anything about that. Let's see here. iOS is a good one. Let's see here how iOS is doing. Oops. iOS network is down 4% today, up 15% on the week. The AI trend is very, very strong, man. The AI trend is very strong. Let's jump out here and let's take a look at, AI. It's one of these narratives that is going to be very, very strong throughout this entire bull market. Obviously, we see here near being the largest market cap. We got Render right next to it. We got the Graph. They just announced a partnership with, I forget what other project they partnered up with. Damn, I forget right now. But it was a good partnership for the Graph. So the Graph is like one BitTensor down 4% this last 24 hours. See here, Injective, Fetch AI, all of these are holding up pretty strong. I mean, the whole market is just not really dropping or pumping, just kind of going sideways here for a bit. Obviously, the lower market cap, the higher the risk we get here with these AI coins. But the top ones, right, being Fetch. I know a lot of people are very bullish on Akash, Injective, BitTensor, Render, Near. Those are gonna do very well. Singularity Net, Fetch AI. There's a few other ones out there as well. So Powell AI was another one that a lot of people were talking about. I forget what they're up to right now. I haven't been keeping up with Powell AI. But AI, the sectors, the narratives is what's going to run crypto here in the long term. The narrative. What's up, Clay the Great says, "What's up, Crusader? What's good, everybody?" AI tech, yeah, AI tech is another one that came out of nowhere, did very well. AI tech, oops, not AO tech. AI tech. Solidius AI tech is another one that did very, very well. Only 28% circulating supply, which isn't great. Down 15% on the week, down 19% on the month. This is one of the few AI coins that is actually down pretty significantly compared to the others, not just in general. Guys, if you're not following me over here on the tubes, make sure you're following me over here, Blockchain Crusader. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe. TikTok is getting banned, so in case TikTok does go away and they don't get that settled, make sure you're following me over here and hitting that subscribe. And if you're not in the Citadel, make sure you join the Citadel, guys. I'm giving away my DeFi plays. You guys can support me. Join my Patreon if you haven't already. Oopsie. Come on now. Come on now. If you haven't already, join my Patreon. $15 a month definitely helps. Definitely helps, and you get access to all the paid stuff in the Discord. You get direct access to me and everything that I'm doing over there with my DeFi plays. So definitely, I'm going to be doing probably some live sessions inside the Discord for people that have questions about DeFi and how to make their crypto cash flow. As you guys can see here, cash flow. This is the whole model. A lot of people just put their capital, buy crypto, and hodl. But I want you guys to learn that there's other options to being when you are your own bank. Banks put their money to work. So if you want to put your money to work, you have to provide liquidity. You have to do something, not just sit on your bags. And you have to collect money every single day, put it back into your capital bags, and then you can rebuy crypto, put it into your hodl bags, or continue to provide more liquidity and continue growing. Cash flow is the name of the game. And that's what people need to learn in crypto. Crypto is all about decentralized finance, and nobody takes advantage of it. Everybody wants to be a trader, and trading is great, but nobody wants to actually put their money to work. Everybody just wants to gamble it away on high leverage trades, and it's okay to trade. I like trading too, but trading takes a lot longer of time to learn than decentralized finance. Let me tell you, it takes years to be profitable. Years to be profitable as a trader, like full time profitable, not just, oh, I got one good trade and then I lost 10 trades. You know, I'm expecting further downside and it's consolidating until the elections are over. That's also possible. We did get some good news here today. We got Wells Fargo's America's third largest bank owns spot Bitcoin ETFs due to the SEC filings. We also got 86% of Bitcoin supply still in profit despite recent price drops due to Glassnode. So that's a good piece of information right there. Lots of money is still heavily in the profit because of how quickly Bitcoin has moved up to all-time highs, right? It's 73,000, and now we've pulled back a little bit, but still sitting in the high 60s, practically new all-time high. And we are just a couple of weeks after the halving event. We've never seen this ever happen before, so there's definitely a lot to be said there for that. Let me jump on over to X. I know we have some information over there on some other articles that came out that had to do with, yes, here it is. Bank America's largest bank, JP Morgan Chase, discloses spot Bitcoin ETF holdings in new SEC filings. So let's click on these filings here, see the company name. Let's see, where does it say that they own Bitcoin? Let me see. Oh, Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin. That's the ETF that they're buying. iShares. Look at that. Look at that. These mother truckers are buying Bitcoin. They're buying Bitcoin after multiple times, like Wendy says here, JP Morgan holds Bitcoin. JP Morgan slammed the Bitcoin, follow the money, do what their wallets do. You know how many times this freaking I almost said it. This mother trucker has come out here saying that Bitcoin is trash. Bitcoin is terrible. If he catches anybody owning any Bitcoin in his company, he would fire them. Yada yada yada. All this stuff. And now they come out saying they're literally buying the spot ETF issued by BlackRock, Fidelity, Bitwise, all this stuff. That's how rigged this is, man. That's how you guys cannot pay attention to all the lies that they're saying. You got to follow the money. You got to follow the cash flow because that's where the real money is. That's what tells you what's really happening, what the money's doing, not what their words are saying. They can chop it up all day, talk, 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 and all they're doing is just buying it up in the background and making you sell. I don't see the crypto market going more than 5x in altcoins from the price we are at. Uh, so you're saying that the entire altcoin market is only going to 5x from where it's at right now? Man, that's that sounds pretty bearish, bro. That sounds pretty bearish. I need 2 out of 10 trades to stay profitable. Need to have a really bad month. Yeah, for sure. It all depends on risk management, right? Those 2 out of 10 trades, right? If you provide correct risk management, you can definitely lose 8 trades, lose very little bit of money, and then when you hit on those 2 trades, you can be very, very profitable. But even that simple thing that I just explained right now, risk management, is something that takes a very long time to learn because people don't know how to control their emotions. People don't people force trades, people revenge trade. There's so much psychological stuff that they need to learn on how to manage themselves before they can manage their money that goes into trading. That even though you might be super good on the technical side, right, and see all the patterns and all that stuff, when it comes to actually having the money on the line, your emotions get to you and you make mistakes. And it just takes time. It takes a lot of time to be very profitable. If you're a profitable trader, good for you. I'm proud of you. Happy for you. Make as much money as you can. Pull as much money as you can. But the truth is, it takes a long, long time for people to be actually profitable in crypto. And decentralized finance just so much simpler. You just follow what is happening in the liquidity pools. Where's the money? Where's the TVL? What are the APYs? Right? Quick little simple breakdown right here, right? Is we check out some of these different on base network, right? We go to base network here. We check out some of the simple facts, right? This is the one that I was just talking about earlier today. Wrapped Ethereum and USDC, right? 280% APY. But what I'm looking at is I'm not looking at this, right? It says 288% APY, but look, TVL is only 14,000. 24 hours the fees collected in 24 hours is only 113 bucks. Why would I want to be in that pool? right? Why would I want to be in such a low liquidity pool, right? I don't want to be in that pool. I would rather go over here where we have less APR, right? We have more TVL, 13.7 million uh, TVL. We have $31,000 in 24-hour fees collected, right? I go in here a lot safer, a lot less risk, a lot less volatile. I put in my proper range after doing my TA, right? This is just a quick little estimate here, something like that. And look at this: $2.26 every single 24 hours with $1,000 on wrapped Ethereum that I'm going to be holding long term, anyways. I'm going to be holding it long term, and it's not locked up. It's not staked anywhere. I have direct access to it whenever I want. I can remove liquidity and regain all my money, take out my profits. Right, I'll be making $67 a month with just $1,000. Right, if I put in $5,000 that I hold on Ethereum, I'm making $11.31 a day, which is $339 a month roughly with this range. And all you got to do is manage this range here as you go and staying within range, and you're making money. And you're making money. That it's literally something as simple as that, and it's just practicing that over and over to make cash flow. And people just, people don't want to invest in themselves. People don't want to invest in themselves. Name me one coin that you put 1,000 on and give me the bullish price prediction. Name me one coin that you put $1,000 on and give me the bullish price prediction. Oh, dude, Ondo. Ondo's an easy one for me. I'm super bullish on Ondo. I have a price prediction video right here for you if you want to see it. Uh, I like posting price prediction videos. I posted one about Superverse, Sui, Uniswap. But if you look at my price prediction over here for Ondo, I posted it a month ago. You guys can go check that out if you want. I put $1,000, probably a little bit more than $1,000 at this point, into Ondo. Very bullish on that. So if you guys want to see that price prediction, you want to see that price, definitely go check out that video. Let me see here. Ondo will go 11 bucks. That's over 10x. Maybe, but you guys should go see my video. You guys should go see my video. Go see my video. It is the most difficult thing, risk management, because the work is on oneself, and who do that? Yeah, 100%. Risk management is the name of the game, and it is the hardest thing to learn. It is the hardest thing for anyone to actually do. Crypto Wonder, what's going on, man? I appreciate you jumping here. Ricky Baloo, I'd be happy with 5x. Everything else would be super nice. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Artifact Pirate, what's going on, man? Appreciate all of you guys smashing those likes, tapping that screen if you're on TikTok. I appreciate every single one of you guys in here. Let me see here. Let me see. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's go look. Let's go take a look at ICP. Let's go through a few more different charts here. ICP here. Where do I draw this upward trend from? Looks like we might be dropping out. Yeah, looks like we're falling out of this upward trend. Not looking good for ICP. ICP is not going to be extremely bullish until we get above $15.19. Right? Everything else has just been sideways consolidation. We've been consolidating here since the end of December between 15, 14 some change, and as low as about $10. We've just been ranging through this. We broke all the way up to $20, got rejected, came down, Bitcoin melted, ICP melted with it, came all the way down to $11, came back up to the 0.5 here at 15, couldn't hold that support, continued back down again, and now we're breaking out of this upward trend here to the downside. Could be heading to $11.13, give or take, for ICP, especially if Bitcoin keeps pulling back. But I'm not going to be extremely bullish on ICP. I'm bullish on ICP over long term, but I'm just saying, price action wise, it's not going to start making some big moves to the upside until we can get above $15.17 and actually hold above it. Like, we close above it, we retest it, and we bounce again. That is going to be the ultimate signal, like, hey, ICP is ready to blast off. Right now, ICP is just in consolidation mode, accumulation. This is all ICP is, right? If you haven't taken advantage of that, that's up to you. You do your own thing. I'm not giving you financial advice, not telling you what to buy. But then when ICP finally has that blast off, Don't say you didn't have time. Look how many months ICP has been going sideways here. Let's go take a look at Solana. Solana. Let's see where you at, Solana. Solana is sitting above the point of control here, which is very, very bueno. I've been telling you guys anything above 126 is good. It's even better if we get above 139 here. We've been chopping it, staying above 139. Hopefully, it looks like we're creating a little bit of an M pattern here, which is not good, but also could be I don't know, inverse head and shoulder. We could come down one more time. We come down to 125 and come back up. We'll probably be creating an inverse head and shoulder here for Solana. But if we lose 126, look for 115. That area between 126 to 115 is a nice buying zone for me. Anything below that is definitely going to be loading up the truck for Solana. We're going to take it level by level as we get there. But Solana's been holding its price very, very well, staying above that 126 and ranging inside this blue zone here. You see, we had a very aggressive move to the upside throughout this range. We rotated all the way to the upside, hit 198, practically 200, which is the last range before making all-time highs. Came back, and now we're ranging in this blue zone, and I expect Solana to continue ranging between 125 and 173 for a while here until Bitcoin decides what it is it's going to do. Charlie, what's going on, man? Glad to be here, brother. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Crypto Wanderer. Thank you. When ICP hits 22, it will crank. Yeah, 100%, Ricky. 100%. Let's see here. Target for ICP to take profit. Like I said, ICP, you got to get above 15, 14 to start really having a rip to the upside. What do Alex did and make a coin for you? What? Do what Alex did and make a coin for your followers? No, man. It's really tempting to just make a meme coin and have a bunch of people give me free money for nothing. But now there's too much risk involved in having your own meme coin. Too many things can go wrong. A lot of people are gonna end up being upset when the meme coin no longer makes them money, because the meme coin is not going to pump forever. It's not going to be up and up forever. At some point, it's going to come down, and it's just not going to come back. Right? The whales are going to take their profits and they're going to leave, and then who gets left having to deal with the public? The guy that owns the meme coin, right? The guy that is a public face. That's why the majority of these meme coins are created by people that you've never met, you never will meet. They're not doxxed, they're not seen, they're nobody, because when things go wrong, you have nobody to blame. But when you have a meme coin and you have somebody to blame, everybody comes after you. Everybody comes after you. So I will not be doing that. I would, it's really tempting, but I just can't. I can't do that. Just too much risk. ETH dropping, time to buy. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. I don't think this was the correct. I don't think this was the correct ETH. Here we go. Yeah. So right now, Ethereum came all the way down to almost this value area low of this range here of 2,877 bucks. We're back above the little point of control here at actually the 2021 quarter three. 2021 quarter three, what? Pivot, I'm assuming. This is some type of pivot or something. I'm assuming that's what it is. Some type of pivot or something. We're back above that. That's been holding us good support here for Ethereum. I haven't looked at this chart in a decent amount of time. So we're holding above that right now, which is good. But if we lose 2878, I'm looking for 2787 to 877, give or take. If that is lost, then yeah, buckle up. We could be coming down as close as 2500. We could be coming down as close as 2500 for Ethereum. Obviously, to the upside, we need to get above the 3200 value area high here, start making a move towards this 3300 before we can actually start making a breakout here for Ethereum. But I don't see that happening anytime soon, especially with the way Bitcoin's been behaving. Everything is dependent on Bitcoin. Everything is dependent on Bitcoin. I would say no more than 7,000. Ethereum overall, I think Ethereum was right with a full time bull market, right? With Bitcoin going at least to 150K, give or take a little bit here and there. I think Ethereum can hit anywhere between 8 to 12,000, especially if we get the Ethereum ETF. If we get the Ethereum ETF, 12,000 is definitely more likely. But 8 grand, $8,000 for Ethereum, I think is very possible. 7,000 is a good conservative price point for taking event to take profits, especially if you got in at 1,000 or less, right? A very good price point to take some profits. My bad on ETH. I read it wrong. No worries. Regulations may come back and get some of these creators as well. Uh, I guess, yeah, depending what they're doing. Yeah. What do let's see here? What other coins you like? They're asking that to somebody else. Probably will go to $25. I hope you're right. Goldfinch will go to $40. Dude, Goldfinch is another one. Another real world asset crypto doing really well. Doing very, very well. Let's see here. Let's see what other cryptos. Let me jump into let's take a look at Avax. Where's my Avax chart? Avax, where you at? Come on. Just saw it here the other moment. Give me a second here, guys. Let me find it. I gotta get this thing more organized. Here it is. Here it is. Also, once again, in a blue zone range right now. Like everything else, everything is ranging. Everything is ranging because Bitcoin's ranging. And yeah, the bottom of this range is $31. The value area high is 37. We got above 38. Make that move towards 41, $42. That's going to be massive resistance. And then obviously we get above 48. That's going to be very, very bullish for the price action of AVAX. But I see AVAX continuing to range. Everything is pretty flat here. Momentum, everything is flat between 37 and 31. That is the range for AVAX here. And these times that crypto is ranging sideways like this, that's a very predictable range. It is the best time for cash flow because the name of the game when you're cash flowing in DeFi is to stay within the range as long as possible. And it's easier to stay within range if Bitcoin and crypto is just ranging sideways anyways. It's very boring for your bags, right? But if you're actually making money, you're making $10.81 without doing anything, passive income. You literally just have $5,000 that you're going to hold in Ethereum anyways, right? In this example, Ethereum, you're going to hold $5,000 of Ethereum anyways. You just keep it there, and you're making $10.81 on every single day without doing anything. That is passive income. It doesn't get any more passive than that with DeFi. DeFi is the most passive thing you can do and make money. That you can simply do from your house, being your own bank, putting your money to work for you. That's just the way it works. That is literally the easiest and best way to make money, cash flow in crypto, collect fees, bring that back into your capital. Once again, redistribute, buy more crypto, grow your portfolio. If you want to hodl, you can. But if you want to continue providing liquidity and collecting more fees and growing that, you can and you will. And you'll make more money every single day. And at the end of the month, you're $324 richer by literally doing nothing. $324 richer by doing absolutely nothing and growing your portfolio every single day. With a crypto, you're going to be holding long term anyways. With a crypto, you're going to be holding long term anyways. So those are the kind of things that I go over in the Crypto Citadel. Those are the kind of things that I teach, that I search, right? I do my research. I post what I'm looking. I'm posting what pools I'm jumping into, what the ranges I'm using, and then you can take it from there, do whatever you want, right? Whether you want to jump into a different pool, whether you want to, I teach how to identify these pools and how to get into them. What tools do I use? All these things, and just have a conversation, bounce ideas off each other, and just grow together. That's all I'm doing in that Discord. There's a free section, so I tell everybody to jump in here. There's definitely a free section for everybody to hang out. The Crypto Citadel lobby is free, and then we have the premium lounge where all the heavy DeFi conversations are happening with all the members that are signing up to the Patreon. So definitely go join the Patreon if you want to do that. It's $15 a month, which is 50 cents a day, guys. 50 cents a day to literally get into these pools that could be making you $300 a month, and you're paying $15 a month to learn about how to do this. So, as simple as that. Also, it supports me. You get direct access to me, so we can just, one of those things. People pay $15 on TikTok. I see this all the time. People have like 300, 400 members on TikTok for $10 a month, and all they do is member only YouTube live, member only lives. They don't do anything special. They just do a member only live so that they just read their chat. I'm doing so much more in that Discord. You get direct access to me. You get to talk to me, ask me questions, do all that stuff on the regular, on the absolute regular, live stream or not live stream. I'm going to be doing some exclusive lives in the Discord as well. And it's only $15, and you're learning how to make money versus all these other TikTok people that have hundreds of people signed up are literally doing nothing for them. You're paying $10 for nothing. Um, but it is what it is. When you see a total complete top of market now, November, February, I feel November, February, I believe 2025 is going to be the ultimate bull, the ultimate top, right? Probably Q4 of 2025. But anything's possible. Anything could be different. There's a lot of people subscribing to the, excuse me, guys. A lot of people subscribing to the idea of a shortened cycle. I'm not a fan of that idea. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's what occurs, and the 4-year cycle is broken by being shortened. But if the 4-year cycle is going to be broken, I think in any kind of way, I think it's going to be extended. I think it's going to be the super cycle theory that takes place more likely than not, and extends out as there is just a bigger, hyper, more realization that Bitcoin is a better alternative than a lot of what you're doing with holding fiat and not being your own bank and all the, you know, gross things that are happening with the U.S. national debt and just overall what's happening in the markets and the economy. I think people will become more bullish on gold and Bitcoin, and that will continue to grow. But if a shortened cycle happens, anything's possible, right? But that's just not the ideas that I subscribe to currently. Until we get better information that comes to become more concrete on something like that, I just don't see it. Can you please look into Noble Blocks? I'll definitely look into Noble Blocks. I've seen a lot of people talk about it. I saw that they had that their launch went horribly wrong, and their bridge or whatever got hacked, and it dropped massively in price. Let's see here. What is Noble at? Noble Blocks. This is a decentralized science project sitting at 1.7 million market cap. Jeez. This thing tanked hard. The last 7 days, the last month is down 65%. Yeah, this is when the hack happened and it just tanked all the way down to 0.0023, moved back up to 0.03. People probably didn't take profits, and it's been tanking ever since. Again, obviously the market's not been helping. The conditions of the market have not been helping this at all. But all I know about is that the hack happened, not to Noble Blocks itself, but to a bridge or something that was holding it, and that caused the price to dump hard. But I got to do more research into it. I don't have a price prediction for Bonk. I don't really have a price prediction for Bonk like that. I would rather take the bag and not wait. Yeah, Fuego, that's definitely nothing wrong with that. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with taking the bag and running. Nothing wrong with taking profits. Everybody thinks that taking profits is a bad idea, and there's a lot of hesitation to take profits in crypto. I've been guilty of that in the past. A lot of hesitation. I'm not hesitating this bull market. I've been taking profits, and I will continue to take profits all the way home, because that's the name of the game, is to take profits and cash flow, right? Just cash flow. That's literally the only thing that matters, is to make your money work for you, make more money to then redistribute, buy again, grow your portfolio, and continue growing. If you only buy and hold, buy and hold, buy and hold, guess what? At some point, you run out of capital. You run out of capital, and then you can't buy anymore, and then you're stuck holding. And if your HODL bags are in the negative, you're even in a worse condition, right? Because at least if you're buying, you're using your capital, you're buying crypto, you're providing liquidity, you're regaining capital. At some point, you're going to regain all the capital that you have already invested without even pulling profits, right? You're just collecting fees to the point, like $1,000. You invest $1,000, you eventually make $1,000. You're already at break even, and then what? You can buy more crypto, or you can just say, "Hey, I've de-risked myself. I've taken out $1,000 in profit with still having my portfolio sitting there, and then continue growing and growing." And that's how cash flow works. And then you always have capital. If the markets do go down and you need to dollar cost average, you can dollar cost average down because you have more capital coming in constantly. You have your money working for you versus if uh you just focus on using your fiat job, right? Your job that you work every single day to use as capital inflow. At some point, you're going to run out of money. And you're like, man, I'm tired of putting my hard earned cash into crypto continuously, and I could be spending it somewhere else, right? You could be taking vacations with your family, paying off debt, doing whatever. Versus in this other branch here, providing liquidity, collecting fees, and cash flowing your crypto over and over. You're making your crypto make more crypto for you, and you don't have to be injecting so much of your own capital into the markets constantly, right? So that's why cash flow is so important. That's why I'm so you know heavy on DeFi right now, and I've been talking about DeFi, just something that I've never really talked about too strongly until the recent couple of weeks, months here, because I've just been noticing it's like, hey, like nobody's talking about this. Everybody talks about buying and holding, buying and holding, buying and holding, or trading and trading and trading. And trading is great. But like I said, most people that get into trading are not going to be a profitable trader for many years. They're just not. They're just not. On your own personal opinion, is Bonk maybe a good bet to buy and then sell all? So Bonk, right? Bonk, along with the large market cap meme coins, right? Bonk, Pepe, Whiff. What's the other one? We got Doge, we got Bonk, we got Whiff, we've got Pepe, Shiba, Floki, and a few others out there. All the large cap meme coins, if they pull back drastically, I'm not giving you financial advice. I would personally put a very small amount of my portfolio into it, because at some point when the markets rally, the meme coins are going to rally again. We are going to have altcoin seasons, and we're going to have meme coin frenzies once again. And the well established high market cap meme coins are going to have rallies again, another 100%, 50%, 60%. Right? It's all about these high level market cap meme coins are all about timing it right, and just buying when there's blood in the streets. But at the end of the day, when you're buying these meme coins, there's a whole lot more risk on your portfolio. So like always, everything comes down to management risk management. Can you sustain high levels of risk in your portfolio right now? Maybe you can't, right? I can right now, but I couldn't in the past. In the last couple of years, I couldn't sustain high levels of risk in my portfolio. So I kept it very low risk. Now I can sustain high risk, right? And when I say high risk, I'm still keeping it conservative, right? I just call it high risk for me. But I'm not out there gambling with the 1 million market cap meme coin, or the 200,000 market cap meme coin, and putting $1,000 into that and trying to make that into $1 million. I ain't doing any of that. That's not what I call high risk. I call that straight off gambling, straight off degen. Like, that's just fugazi. That's not sustainable. And the people that push that stuff, you can tell that that stuff ain't sustainable either. That content goes away, and people get a bad taste in their mouth real quick when they start losing money. Because it's all fun and games until the house of cards comes down. So guys, I appreciate every single one of you guys in here right now, smashing those likes, hitting that subscribe. If you haven't already, come on over here to YouTube, hit that subscribe on the Blockchain Crusader YouTube channel. If you haven't joined my Crypto Citadel Discord, go do so as well. The link is down below if you're watching on YouTube. The link is on TikTok. If you hit the profile, it's inside it's in the profile, whatever it is. Jump in there. It's free to jump in. Like I said, if you want to get into the DeFi premium section, you can pay that over here on the upgrade. It's $15 a month, 50 cents a day. If you want to do that, you don't have to. You can just hang out in the free section, talk to me, talk to everybody in there, get some news breakdowns, talk about some different altcoins, what people are doing with different altcoins and so forth. But like I said, free Discord. Go check it out if you want to. If you want to join the premium section, definitely appreciate the support, and let's make some money together, right? It's all about learning how to use DeFi to crusade through these blockchains. So guys, like always, I'm Blockchain Crusader, crusading through these blockchains. Have a great weekend out there. Be safe. I'll probably be live tomorrow morning again, 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Eastern time. I appreciate every single one of you. And it's Mother's Day this weekend, guys. So go have fun with your families. Go enjoy each other. Until next time, see ya.